Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. I am Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and today I want to share 8 things, right? Eight is my number for those of you who are new here. But I want to share 8 things that help me shift to a mindset that has allowed me to live a lifestyle that I absolutely love. Okay. And this is based off of the almost 40 years that I've been on this earth, right? I have a quarter of a year left and then I'll be 40. It'll be my season, Pisces season. What's up to all my Pisces, right? It's either Pisces season or almost Pisces season, right? One or the other. But 8 things that help me live the lifestyle that I love, where I'm working in my business as a Ascending Infinite Goddess, sharing that side of me to the collective and helping the collective be better. Like, I absolutely adore that. I have a 2-year-old son, along with my other grown children, right? But I have a 2-year-old son that I'm helping to shape and mold, right? I'm with the love of my life, and we are just building an amazing life. So I want to share 8 things that allowed me to get to this space, right? Because sometimes people have some things, but not all things. But I feel I have all things I want, but of course there's always room for improvement. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I definitely am living a life that is worthwhile. So, mindset change number 1. I used to be a Jehovah's Witness. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, but I always felt that something was off. And one thing that they always encouraged us to do was research and read and look it up. And hey, we're telling you that this thing is a con, right? That holidays, there you go. Holidays are a con, and you can go look it up and see the origins of these things are not real, right? So they always would sprinkle in a little bit of truth, but for the most part, all organized religions, I don't care what religion you are, because I've studied other religions. I never went to other churches, but I did study other religions, and it doesn't matter what it is, Baptist, Buddhist, Judaism, whatever, it's an organized con. It is putting a middleman between you and God, and that is not something that we need. We are all spiritual beings. So I'm not saying that it's not needed, and I'm not judging anyone if you are still part of religion, but I just feel the stories that are told, again, it's a buffer to keep you stagnant between you and the Creator, right? We all have that divine connection. You don't need a pastor, a preacher, or whatever to help get you there. To open the doorway, yes, but to gatekeep information, no. To say that you can't reach enlightenment unless through me, no. That is incorrect. And it's not just religion, but anything that is organized, cults, anything like that, even in spirituality. If you start following a spiritual leader and they're not teaching you how to be self-sufficient and connect with source on your own, God on your own, then there's an issue there, right? You have to learn how to organize your own life, your own lifestyle. Next, I realized I need to work on my money mindset. I've always loved luxury, always, right? I was raised by a single mom who had some health issues, so it made it kind of difficult for her to do certain things, right, as far as making money, but she always had that hustler mindset. We traveled a lot, right? I went to Europe for a summer, been to Caribbeans, I've been on many plane rides, and this is growing up, right? Being the youngest of 4 children, but my mom did what it was. But there was still a space of lack, again, with that religion mindset of money is not something that you need, right? You should go through the struggle, right? You don't want to have material things. You will own nothing and be happy. So I had to work on my money mindset. And although right now we live in a home that we built from the ground up, right? We inherited the land, the space, but the home that was here before, we knocked it down, we built it up, right? 2,000 square feet, customized. We did our thing. We have beautiful cars, right? I have a 2023 in my driveway. My husband has his dream pickup truck. So we have these things. I recognize that there is still space to grow, right? Because money isn't just about accumulating material things for myself. It's about giving back to the community. right? So that leads me into mindset number 4, leaving your mark, right? Finding my niche. I had to start shaping my mindset around the legacy. Hence why I brought up my 2-year-old, right? Because I have 6 children total. 2 of them are bonus stepchildren, but I raised them from when they were young. And the other 4 are my biological children. So my eldest one is 22, and then I have a soon to be 19-year-old. It's his season. He's a Scorpio. And then my 2-year-old. And I used to do things to make sure that the 22, 20, right, the older ones could just make it to the next day, make it to the next day, make it to the next day. I wasn't thinking about legacy. And when I started working in finance, right before I moved fully into Ascending Infinite Goddess, I was like, okay, I need to leave a mark. There needs to be some type of financial mindset going, because there's so much more that I can do. It's not just about leaving a legacy for them, but it's also for my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, for my community, making sure that I'm contributing to Mother Earth, right? So although I don't feel I'll be reincarnating again, but my bloodline, as it continues, I want to make sure they have a strong foundation, right? So I give back, I volunteer, I am passionate about starting new venues for school, for education, for curriculum, right? I'm leaving my mark. This is what I feel like I should be leaving my mark on. But for everyone, it's different, right? So if you are a construction worker, be the best damn construction worker you can be, right? If you're an architect like my husband, be the best architect that you can be, right? Well, he's many things, but he is an architect, engineer, rather, I should say. If you are a cook, be the best damn cook. Put your all into it. That is leaving your mark. It doesn't matter if your family recognizes you or not. There's other people out there that are waiting for you, that are just waiting for you, okay? Next mindset shift was letting me know it's okay, I can change my mind. I can change my mind. I can change my mind about things. I don't have to feel the same thing about all things all the time. I grow and I evolve, right? But once upon a time, I was like, God hates voting. We are no part of this world, right? As Jehovah's Witness. So I never registered to vote. And then I got with my husband and I started paying a little bit more attention to politics. And then when Trump won, I was like, oh, hell no. So I registered to vote. When I registered to vote, was it 2020, I think? Or maybe 2016, when he got in. After he got in, I was like, okay, I'm going to register to vote. I'm going to let my voice be heard. And I still haven't voted in a presidential election. I still haven't gone down, right? Because I was like, oh, yeah, this is a whole farce. And then I was like, wait, it's not really what they're saying it is. Oh, okay, they're pulling the wool over my eyes, right? There was a lot of information I was already aware and privy to, but 2019, 2020, 2021 really ripped the fucking covers off my head. I was like, oh, okay, I see what's happening, right? So it's okay to change your mind. There's nothing wrong with that. And if people are like, oh, you changed, that's a good thing. It's a good thing that you changed. That means that you've grown. That means that you've experienced things and you apply the information that you learned from those experiences to make yourself freaking better, okay? Mindset shift number 5. Regardless of what you think about you or what other people tell you, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. There was times I was 40 pounds lighter than what I was now, and I thought I was overweight. I thought I was obese, right? And I think I'm 180 right now, right? I haven't weighed myself in a while. But there was a time when I was like 130, 135, 140, and I thought I was overweight. I thought I was ugly. I thought I was horrid, right? I was doing certain things, but that was based off of the programming that I was telling myself. So regardless of what you think, you are beautiful, because even if you feel you need some enhancers, right, which is what I feel like, sometimes I may need a little enhancement, right? Even though I don't like makeup, lip gloss is usually my go-to. Sometimes lipstick if I'm feeling fancy, but you just need a little enhancement. Some people may feel they want a little more enhancement than necessary. But if you don't think you are beautiful at the offset, no matter what you do, you will never be satisfied. You will never think that you're beautiful. You will always think that there's something wrong with you, and you're going to keep doing things, and you're probably making yourself even worse, right? A lot of these makeups have toxins in it. A lot of these synthetic hairs have toxins in it. A lot of these clothes have toxins in it. A lot of the things that you put into your body to enhance, right? If you get a boob job or whatever, right? It has toxins in it. Because they're made from synthetic things, right? And now if you find something that's natural and organic, wonderful. But most of the time, the things that we use have toxins in it, and it's making you look worse or feel worse than what you actually, may have thought or felt about yourself prior. So know that you're beautiful every single day in every single way, no matter what they say. Right? That's all. The words can't bring me down. That's all I remember from that song. But yeah. Okay. Mindset shift number 6. Peace of mind is priceless. In the words of my husband, Lord knows, right? Peace of mind is priceless. Peace over everything. Peace over everything. Prioritize, 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 all right? Do not allow your peace to be compromised. Stay true to your peace. Whatever it is that you have to do to have peace, then do that. Then do that. At your own, not at your own detriment, but at your own risk, right? What is it that I'm willing to compromise in order to have peace for those that I love? Now, if those that you love are taking advantage of you and they're like, oh yeah, well, they're just going to give me the money because they want peace, so I'm going to haggle you to death. No, then that's not really peaceable, right? Because now you're getting haggled and now you're feeling all disgruntled, right? But peace over everything. Next, I think this is 6, or is it 7? This is 7. Children bring karma. Children bring karma. Your children will reenact whatever it is that you were going through at the time of your life when you conceived them. They are anchored in that energy because your light that you were holding in your body is what created those children. And a lot of times you have agreements with these souls that come through as your children. Sometimes you can have souls that you were once their child and they were your parent and things weren't, great, or things were great. And you're like, okay, well, I'd like to learn the lesson. So let's reverse roles, right? But children create karma. They are karma. They balance karma. Right? They are karma. Children are karma. So they either balance it, they create it, they nullify it, whatever the case may be. But just know that light that you use to create that child, right? Whether it's from the seed or the dirt, which is the sperm, or the uterus, the womb, the fallopian tubes, whatever. And whatever it is, that light that was used to create that child, they are loaded with karma. Okay? And lastly, this is mindset shift number 8. I learned that time is relative. Time is so relative. It's like, I've been, 12 minutes talking to you all, right? Has it even really been 12 minutes, right? Time is relative based off of what it is that you compare it to. How we view time in seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, that is just to have a score keep while you're here on Earth. But that's not really how time is going. That's not really how time is going. If you watch any space movie and they're like, yeah, you're gonna take a trip to Mars, and they're like, okay, great, how long is it gonna be? And they're like, well, our time, in Mars time rather, you'll be gone for 3 years, but in human time you'll be gone for 70. And it's like, wait, what? Right? Time is relative. Time is relative. So stop judging yourself based off what you think you should have done, what you should have accomplished. Like I said, I'm about to hit my 40th, right? So it's like, okay, by the time I'm 40, I would want to have this, and this, because I saw someone else who's 40 and they have this, and this. So this is where I should be. No, it's all relative. And your time is based off of how you live your life. What is the lifestyle that you're creating for yourself? So at any moment, you can seize your time by using the right now and saying, okay, right now at this very instant, I'm going to do this. Right now at this instant, I'm going to experience this, right? There's different things that you can do to shift your time. You're not stuck in the now, right? You see how these trees are moving? You can move, go with the wind. That's what go with the flow means. So if you're experiencing something today that you don't like, tomorrow you can say, I'm not going to do what I did yesterday because I ain't like that shit. So I'm going to do something different, right? Time is relative. Time is relative. Okay? So that is that. That's all that I have for you today, wealthy family. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. If you stayed to the end, if you stayed the entire 15 minutes of this video, put some purple hearts down there, right? Because we're royal, we're regal, and I'll respond with the uplifting message, right? Put some purple hearts for me. All right, until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.